Why did I choose Thailand over the Philippines? Well, a major part was there's a lot of parts to this. I am 61 now. I first visited Thailand at 18 years old, 41 years ago, 43 years ago, something like that. And that was a long time ago. But I would say one major reason is food. Thailand food, and Thailand is world famous for their food, but I can't say the same for the Philippines. I lived in the Philippines for 2 years as a naval officer, and the only problem I had was, unless it was in Manila, but everywhere else, I could not find food I like to eat. It was hard. I mean, they have a thing called pancit, which is noodles with chicken mixed into it, but not the spices or herbs and garlic or anything like Thais would put in their food. So the food was a major reason. I hate to say that. But on the other hand, the people, the two people, the Thai people and Philippine people, both very, very friendly, both very wonderful people, wonderful taking care of their family. The Philippine girls are extraordinary, as are the Thai women. They take care of their man. They both know how to do it on almost very, very high levels. They've got all the basics right. There's slight variations. The Philippine women are more programmed or taught from an early age to look beautiful and marry an American. I don't know why it's usually an American or some Western guy, but usually an American, I think maybe because of the 100 years of colonialization. That could be, I'm not sure, but there are even TV shows that essentially teach young Filipino women how to look good and how to treat an American husband to try to get married. And I lived in a small city of about 30,000 in Ohio, Northeast Ohio, and there were probably 100 Filipinos in the county, and only one, maybe two Thai women lived in the county, and one was my wife of 33 years until she divorced me out of the blue. But a whole new set of videos, we won't get into that. Other major reasons are, well, healthcare. Thailand has healthcare system is wonderful. I think it is much better than the Philippines. I don't know how much better. Never really had a medical issue when I was in the U.S. Navy. They took care of my medicine for 2 years, and I was young. I didn't need any medical care basically. But yeah, so the people are about equal. Cost of living is about equal. Weather is about equal. We had a few typhoons go over the Navy base, and the typhoons, they're basically hurricanes. I think they rotate in the same direction. It's just typhoons originate in the Pacific. Other than that, I don't know what the difference is between a hurricane, but yeah, we had several of those go over the Navy base. You tighten everything down. One of them, the eye went right over the base in the middle of the storm. Yeah, you do see bright blue, sunny skies for about a half hour, and then boom, the wind's reversed in the opposite direction, and you're on the other side of the hurricane. Um, Quick side note: hurricanes, the main center core of the hurricane doesn't really hurt that much. I mean, hurt the buildings and structures. It's the feeder bands, the arms that stretch out hundreds of miles, the really long arms around the outside of the hurricane. Those things pack a big punch. And you'll have blue skies, clear skies, and boom, one of those feeder arms will whip around you, and that's where the damage comes from. What else? What are the difference between the Philippines? Like I said, cost of living is about the same. Thailand has a little bit more rich of a Buddhist culture. I mean, it's not really a religion; it's because there's no God. But the religion of the Thailands and the Philippines are different religions. The Thai religion is basically Buddhism, and I'm not much of a believer in any kind of God, but the Philippines are big believers in Christianity because they were colonialized by the Spanish for I think about 100 years. Then the Americans colonialized them, so yeah, they've got Western religion drilled into them pretty well, and a lot of them believe in it pretty hardy. So I'm not much into God, any God. I don't. that's a whole nother video too. I won't get into that. But the Buddhism religion in Thailand is very exotic at times, and the monks, they're not intrusive. They don't force Buddhism on you if you don't want to know about it. But it's more a way of a life. It's not really a religion. And there are golden temples. I mean, golden gilded temples with golden inlays and spectacular, wood structures and layered roofing and Buddha temples all over the country. I mean, everywhere. In Bangkok, almost every city block has a Buddha temple, a Buddhist temple. And not only that, the monks come out in the morning in Bangkok and early with their rice bowls, and people give them rice and other foods to eat. They'll have their morning meal and they don't eat for the rest of the day, but that's part of their belief. Most all Thai boys will become a monk after finishing high school for a few months or a year. Some will stay and do a lifetime of living in a Buddhist monk and becoming better monks, I guess, whatever it is. I know quite a bit about it, but not a lot. So yeah, I don't like having God forced down my throat. I'm not sure I enjoy being around other people that base their life on God and heaven or hell. To me, it's a little bit ridiculous, so I'll probably lose subscribers. I don't really care. It's just me. But Buddhism is the exact opposite. They don't force it on anybody, and it's much more casual. There's no threats of punishment if you don't behave. They teach it. It's free will. If you want to be a better, calmer person and I guess they believe in afterlife. If you want to have a better life in the future, do good in this life. If you do good, you reincarnate as a better thing. If you're not, you get reincarnated as a toad or whatever. I don't know. So anyhow, be good. It's a religion that's kind of just believes on doing good, and doing the right thing, which I guess all religions do, but Buddhism does it more gently, let's say. Religion, the food, yeah, cost of living. Things are about the same cost of living in both places. You could buy street food pretty much anywhere in both countries. Maybe a little easier in Thailand, but there's little restaurants all over the place in the Philippines. Farming's about the same. They both live in shacks most of the time, or cylinder block structures they call a house, or bamboo structures they would call a house. In Baguio and Angel City, they have bigger mountains up in the northern part of the Philippines. Thailand has mountainous areas too. Beaches, they both have ample beaches. I would say Thailand's a more world famous, probably a little more expensive because of that. If you want to go to Phuket or some of the more famous beach areas, it'll cost you. But Chaam and other areas like near Hua Hin or south of Pattaya, you have pretty reasonable, uncrowded beaches also. Thailand has a few islands. The Philippines has thousands of islands. I never really explored those. I didn't have time being an officer in the Navy. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, nightlife. Yeah, Bangkok's a world class city. Bangkok may have more to do in it. This has $1 billion shopping mall. Yeah, so it's got theaters where you lay down in bed and you can order food electronically and they bring it to your bed. You watch the movie in your bed or whatever. I never tried it. Maybe one day I will. People fly to Bangkok to do medical treatments. I don't think you can say that about the Philippines. Bangkok has nightlife. I mean, you've got red light districts that are world renowned where you can find pretty much everything you're looking for motorcycle, except underage girls. You don't want to go that route, and that's highly, highly penalized. Drugs in Thailand are highly penalized. I don't know much about that other than you do not want to end up in Thailand prison. Philippines, I don't know so much about that. My girlfriend's mom is just saying hello, so I had to say hello. So drugs in Philippines, I don't know a lot about. I just know in Thailand it's heavily penalized. I do know that some villages all have one or two drug addicts that walk around at night causing noise, and they'll try to hit you up for money, but fairly, they're pretty innocent. Bangkok, you can walk around anywhere at night, any time of the night, and feel totally safe. I mean, Thais do not really do violent crime. Yeah, there's some mobs or some rough groups around Thailand that will shake you down pretty well. But murder is very low. Manila, I would not be out alone at night. I would go home with a bar girl. I would say, hey, I don't want to pay your bar fine, but you want to take me home to your house, I'll spend the night and sleep on the floor. And they would almost always do that. Once you get to know them, just don't ask any random woman or girl to do that. But yeah, I would not walk around alone in Manila at night. Plus, Manila has this world famous like dump trash pile. It's always smoldering. It's so big. It's like decomposing naturally. And you'll see, at least I saw on TV. I didn't go to it in person, but hundreds of people picking through this trash for little pieces of food and little pieces of garbage that they could collect in bags and resell for a few pesos. That's not a good situation. In Thailand, I see homeless sometimes or beggars on the street. A lot of foreigners say they don't see it. Maybe they just don't notice it. I've just been here 11 times, so maybe I know. But anyhow, I would say it's very low homeless. Compared to the United States, the homelessness is very small in Bangkok. But Bangkok has like say a $1 billion shopping mall with Lamborghinis, Teslas, BYD, the best of the Chinese electric cars you can find. You know, Mercedes, BMW, Lamborghinis. They have showrooms for all of these types of cars in the shopping malls. Not just Icon Siam, which is $1 billion shopping mall, but many other shopping malls in Bangkok. So Bangkok has world class shopping and Gucci, which I'm not into, and I don't know. The high Louis Vuitton and the expensive women's shoes if you want to spend money on that stuff, which I generally am not even having any desire to. But you can get street food in Bangkok, right adjacent to, a Michelin 5-star restaurant, sit down dining with air conditioning if that's what you want to do. Bangkok just has it all. SkyTrain, easy to get around, taxis all over the place, Buddha temples, world famous, monasteries with lying Buddhas. What Arun, people go there and dress up in traditional Thai costumes to take pictures. Chao Phraya River goes winding through Bangkok, and you can ride Chao Phraya River boat, have a nighttime cruise, and they'll shoot out fireworks every night on the river. They'll shoot off fireworks every night from Icon Siam shopping mall, where they have nighttime shows, at the ground floor of the shopping mall on the outside of it. That's built right on the Chao Phraya River itself. So there's that. So shopping, I definitely would say, it goes to Thailand versus the Philippines. Um, what else? Those are the highlights, I suppose. Openness of the culture. Well, the Thais don't have a god telling them that sex is bad. So I had plenty of sex in the Philippines, maybe 100 women, pretty close to easy. And yeah, it's great sex around the bar area, And they have the bar fines, and I was with a lot of damn good looking Filipinos. But in general, Thailand and women are very open because, Buddha doesn't frown on it if you don't want to live in a monastery. But, if you're a public citizen, it's your call. Do it how you want it. There's no God going to tell you it's bad or you're committing adultery. And I think Thailand has a very high adultery. Even amongst its women, I think the women of Thailand commit adultery more than any other country in the world for its women. But yeah, it's a pretty open society in that way. And yeah, you can be with a woman that's awesome, and totally uninhibited when it comes to sex. I mean, not all Thai women are that way. Some are traditional and wait till marriage. A lot of them do, or at least wait till they think they found someone after their teen years that they think they may marry and do it that way. I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah, if you want a traditional Thai woman, it's going to take some courting and getting to know. But hell, if you can go to the bar, Soy Cowboy area, soy means alley, by the way, or Nana Plaza, a 3-layer complex, basically a shopping mall of drinking bars and women. Uh, and Pattaya City is a city that's just devoted to sex and drinking and bars. Not all the city, but I haven't been there. I was there 40 years ago and it was very small, actually. It was basically one street then, but it's right up against the Gulf of Thailand Ocean, basically, with sandy beaches. Yeah, but you can go there, and I understand it's pretty much cordoned into, I don't know, a central part of the city, so it's not like extremely citywide. I mean, a lot of expats or foreigners retire there, and they like that sort of thing, but I guess there's a shopping mall there now, and 7-Elevens and department stores, but not the world class shopping like you're gonna find in Bangkok. And by the way, Pattaya, I guess is the better way to say it. I always called it Pattaya, but anyhow, it's 2 hours, car ride from Bangkok, and I think the SkyTrain is going to go there, 1 year fairly soon. And when the SkyTrain goes there, it'll probably be more like, I don't know, 40 minutes away from Bangkok. And by the way, the SkyTrain, I guess, is being built to go down to Hua Hin and Cha Am, so that would be nice. Elevated SkyTrain just to take you above all of the traffic and road traffic and motorcycles and taxis and tuk-tuks that are in Bangkok. The SkyTrain in Bangkok's really evolved. When I was here 40 years ago, man, it's hard to say. SkyTrain wasn't even a concept. It was just all ground traffic, canals. It's sad the canals have been greatly filled in, but they've saved some of the major canal, you know, thoroughfares of boat traffic, so you could still travel by boat and get through major sections of Bangkok on a canal or boat. They're called, I guess, Klong Canal. I'm not sure what the Thais call them at the moment. I forget. So yeah, that's kind of how Bangkok evolved a little bit. I mean, they both have good airports. Bangkok's got the better airport. But yeah, those are some of my overall reasons for living and retiring in Thailand versus the Philippines. I think it's easier to get visa and retirement in the Philippines. A little bit trickier or harder, or more requirements in Thailand. You got to be over 50, have so much money in the bank, or incoming monthly. You can do it by marriage. You don't want to be forced to do that though. Oh, what else? I don't know. I'll stop the video for here. Hopefully, somebody finds some of this helpful and will give it a like. That'll encourage me to make the next video and the next video. And as Admiral McKinney, I think, says, get up in the morning and make your bed. Now you've got the encouragement to do the next thing. You get up, now you go to work. Get your work done. Well, if that doesn't go well, you're coming home to a bed that was made by you. So everything in life starts step by step. Making your bed is something nice to do every day. Now, I don't make my bed. I don't waste my time on it. Maybe I should. But to me, it's just not important. But I try to do other things, pretty systematic. I was a quantum computer designer before I retired. So I worked for Northrop Grumman, but so I have to have things organized. Till I got hit with divorce papers, my whole life fell apart. But anyhow, things are back together again. I'm retired at 61 and immensely enjoying it. And I can't believe I can build a whole new second life now for the next 15, hopefully 20, even more, hopefully, or whatever, 25, 30 years. I am so happy. So anyhow, thank you for watching this far. If you made it this far, thank you. Cup kun cup.